Welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
We got stoves, cook it, fry it, bake it, stew it, poach it, eat it, drink it, slurp it. At Quartz, you can get it. We got fridges, slurp it, chill it, freeze it, store it, crisp it, pack it, and stack it. At Quartz, you can get it. Wash or dryer it, wash it, fluff it, spin it, dry it, clean it, fold it, wear it, assort it, and soak it. Rinse it, load it. SDA gon' make you blend it, crush it, toast it. At Quartz, you can get it.
It's the appliance event happening now, only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News. I am your presenter, Jessica Klein. First on the local scene. As the government begins the implementation of the SVG Food Insecurity Project 2023, a number of community consultation meetings have successfully been held on the Windward and Leeward sides of the island and will continue on the mainland and the Grenadines. The SVG Food Insecurity Project 2023 is funded by the World Bank and has 15 meetings scheduled to sensitize stakeholders about the opportunities and benefits of the project, facilitate stakeholder feedback, and demonstrate the procedures for application and beneficiary selection. On June 21st and 22nd, 2023, community consultation meetings were held in Sandy Bay, Georgetown, Trumaka, Chateaubelair, North Union, Greggs and Lauders, Kittels and Barrowley, and were extremely well attended by farmers and fisherfolk from those communities. On June 26th, 2 community consultation meetings occurred in Evesham and Kalyakwar, and these were also well attended with high participation from farmers and fisherfolk. On June 27th, meetings took place in Kingstown, Belair, and Bayaboo. On June 28th, in Myro and Union Island. And on June 29th, the meeting will take place in Bequia. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves on Wednesday said that St. Vincent has lost hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of agricultural produce due to the passage of Tropical Storm Brett. While speaking on NBC Radio, the Prime Minister said that a preliminary report states that losses amount to over $200,000. He said, "This is what the report from the Extension and Advisory Services Division of the Ministry of Agriculture says. The total amount comes close to $250,000. Meanwhile, the Minister of Agriculture said based on his assessment, consumers could face a scarcity of plantains and bananas on the local market and the likelihood of higher prices. According to Caesar, plantains and bananas are the 2 crops that were mainly damaged by the winds associated with the tropical storm, as well as some minor damages to some vegetable cultivation. The National Emergency Management Organization, NEMO, has confirmed a total 113 reports of damage to housing structures based on preliminary reports. The damage assessment began on Friday, 23rd June, after the all-clear was given, and the social assessment began on Saturday by the Ministry of National Mobilization and Social Development. Still on the local scene, Michael Lyscott, a 19-year-old laborer from Old Montrose, was arrested and charged with the possession of 4 grams of cocaine on Monday, June 26, 2023. The illegal narcotic was found on the accused during a body search that occurred while officers of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, attached to the Rapid Response Unit, were on foot patrol in Paul's Avenue. Lyscott appeared at the Serious Offences Court on Tuesday, June 27, 2023, and pleaded not guilty. He was remanded in custody until his trial on August 7, 2023. On the regional scene, Barbados is expecting a rake of some $6.8 million in revenue from packaged sugar exports to the United States and Trinidad this year. The Barbados Agricultural Management Company, BAMC, revealed on Wednesday that the overseas demand for Bajan-branded sugar is increasing and that the company will pursue another price hike for its exports. Just days before the official start of the year's crop in late February, Barbados's Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Inda Ware, disclosed that Barbados had succeeded in securing a price hike of around $1,500 to $1,700 per ton for its sugar sales, up from $900 per ton. The Chief Executive Officer, CEO of the BAMC, Orlando Atherley, stated that Barbados was contracted to sell 1,500 tons of packaged sugar annually to the United States and 2,500 tons to Trinidad. He said that as the output of sugar builds, the country will be looking forward to expand exports, primarily to other Caribbean Community CARICOM states, in the coming years. Still on the regional scene, Martinique media report states that a St. Lucian was arrested on Tuesday during a double homicide investigation. Public prosecutor Clarice Taron told a news conference on Wednesday that the suspect is the alleged perpetrator in the double homicide that occurred in the heart of the Dillon district of Fort-de-France on June 15th. On June 15, 2023, an armed man fatally shot 2 people and injured 3 others in front of a well-known bar. RCIMFM reported that the St. Lucian suspect in the shooting is 29 years old. Martinique law enforcement authorities have indicated that the homicide investigation is in its infancy, but they suspect that the incident was gang-related. On the international scene, almost a dozen people have been reported dead in Texas and Louisiana as extreme temperatures continue to plague the country. According to local officials, 11 of the deaths occurred in Texas's Webb County on the Mexican border. Hundreds of other Texas residents have been sent to emergency rooms as the current weather, breaking records, is the result of a heat dome in which high pressure is trapped because of wind patterns. Statistics from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) shows that Texas averaged about 837 heat-related visits per 100,000 visits between 18th and 24th June, compared to about 639 during the same time period. 26-year-old Simone Biles, 4-time Olympic gold medalist, is set to make her return to competitive gymnastics at the 2023 U.S. Classic in August. Biles had not competed since the delayed 2020 Olympics in Tokyo 2021 and is said to have taken a break from the sport to work on her mental health. The American withdrew from 5 of her 6 finals in Tokyo over mental health and safety concerns. The U.S. Classic from August 4th to 5th is a warm-up event to the national championships, but it is not yet known if she will compete at next year's Olympics in Paris. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. news, and we thank you for listening.
Wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. Whenever we touching the vacancy, we just climb over the gate and see.
Boom! It's carnival time at Courts Ready Cash. So visit your nearest Courts Ready Cash for instant carnival prizes, tickets, and much more with your loan of $2,000 or over. Come home to Courts Ready Cash this carnival season and enjoy flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, the job letter, and 2 references. Simple as that. Follow Ready Cash on Facebook and Instagram for your updates and in our in-store carnival parties and our carnival workout session. It's time for carnival at Courts Ready Cash. Visit shopcourts.com for details. Come home to Courts Ready Cash.